four guys present, Mr. Jacobs, Mr. Jackson, Mr. Bippert, and myself, Mr. Ocean Deers. Establish a quorum. Mr. Gleason has said he would do our invocation for us today. Our Heavenly Father, we thank you for the opportunity to serve our community. We ask that you lead us and guide us, give us your wisdom to make correct decisions, and we ask that you help us help our community. In Christ's name we pray. Amen. Amen. To the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge of allegiance to the
flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You have to go outside for the Texas.
We're done. That's good.
You have to go outside for that one.
This is here on the,
I need to get a copy of your Texas pledge, though. I like that.
just in case.
Yeah.
Citizens' comments. Anybody want to make a comment real quick before we start? We had set up on our citizen deal that we gave you 2 minutes.
Do we have a sign-in sheet for all of that?
No, we didn't do one.
Right.
Do you have to have a sign-in sheet?
You don't have to. We don't have to do it right.
Okay.
We need to get one so that we're consistent from meeting to meeting.
Gotcha. All right, we'll go on to review and approve our minutes for the last meeting of February the 11th. Yeah, those are.
You have a copy, all the board members have a copy in their agenda packet. Take a look at it. If there's any changes need to be made, just let me know.
Has everybody had enough time to review it, or any corrections that need to be made? We have a motion to accept these minutes.
Make a motion, we accept the minutes as they are.
Get a second. Is there a correction that needs to be made?
He wasn't here, so
Right.
he doesn't know.
Yeah.
We have to be
I'll
wary.
second it. I don't see anything wrong with it.
We'll get to that. He can second it, being board president.
I'll second that. So there's a motion has been made to approve our previous minutes, made by Mr. Jackson, seconded by myself. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those say no. Motion passed.
Jeff, I'm gonna abstain since I was not at that meeting.
Does that give us enough to
Yes.
pass?
You can vote.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very good then. All right, let's move on to the our new business report by board attorney, Mr. Caldwell, about the status of the ESD with the appraisal district and other negotiations.
The disconnect between the county and the appraisal district has been removed. They are now recognized ESD and have begun to calculate the potential tax base for it.
Is that all you have then?
I have not had a chance to meet with the Floresville Volunteer Fire Department tonight. It was kind of an opportunity for all of y'all to meet with the Floresville Volunteer Fire Department. Have a general discussion in an open meeting. That's all I have at this time.
I got a question, Mr. Caldwell. Have we established firm boundaries of what our district is?
We have the original meets and bounds that the district, that the proponents of the district, which would be members of the Floresville Volunteer Fire Department, would set up. That was laid out through surveying. There were no issues with 5's area. 4 had some issues. 4's are being addressed, but 5's district is fairly set. It is what my understanding is. It is the current district that the Floresville Volunteer Fire Department serves. The Chief Maggie could probably weigh in a little more on that.
Okay, so
You have a copy of that, Maggie?
can we get a copy, I mean, can you get us a copy of that?
Certainly,
Yeah.
certainly.
This is our area right here.
Yeah, so I'm asking our attorney just to go ahead and get us a copy of that so that,
Just for now.
so that we have.
We put them, prior to you getting here, sir, I put out a maps film, so they are tracking. Miss Chief, what's your last name, Maggie? I don't like
Taylor.
Taylor?
Chief Taylor is going to.
Corona free?
Is going to get you a copy of that, sir. But
Was there some discussion at one time that maybe that was gonna change because part of the district voted,
no, not
a
for this.
district or whatever voted, or subdivision or whatever was voted for that and then wasn't actually in it? but didn't
No,
approve it?
that was, these are ESD 4 issues.
Okay, okay.
Those are not 5. 5's election was relatively simple. 4 had kind of a small area that elected after the original petition push to also be included in the vote.
Okay. And with the appraisal district, do we have any, they're working on the values and?
I have an approximate that the board has already that I can send to you, but it is just that. It is a very approximate.
Yes.
It has a market value and a tax-based value, and then there's always the other issue in that they don't collect 100%.
Sure.
That we'll have to contend with.
But they know what they collect from year to year, percentage-wise.
Typically.
From that, I mean, once they establish that,
The goal is to
district.
hopefully have a closer approximation before you guys sit down and start budgeting and setting tax rates. So you'll you can budget with some specificity. But right now, we're still working on it.
She's working with about it.
That's correct.
Gentlemen, if I don't mind, just to interrupt, could I get the president or the acting president and secretary to sign both of those sets of minutes? The one on top is the minutes from last meeting that y'all already adopted, but didn't get signed.
Mr. Caldwell, that's all you had here then?
Yes, that is all I have for item A.
Let's go ahead and move on to item B, which is a tour by the Floresville Fire Department officials of their station, their assets. Want to give a presentation, what you have, what you got,
So you wanna go out and see them, or
whatever
or
you
do
want
you
to
want me
do.
just to?
Driving through one at a time.
I can do that too.
Yeah, you're the first assistant chief, right? Yeah.
Correct.
Do you have a hard copy of that, or?
No, sir, I can do up one. I've started stuff.
So at some point, I guess we will need an inventory or a hard
Yes,
copy of
correct.
what are the
Yeah.
vehicles and what are their, what's their, I guess, capabilities and
Yeah.
stuff.
So the first truck here is the rescue.
Do we want to
Yeah,
go
I'd
outside?
say you want to go out.
Okay, yeah, while this stand's doing its maintenance.
Yeah,